Hi, I'm Dustin Harder, and this is the Vegan Roadie. I'm so excited this week to be in Portland, Oregon. Ever since I started this series, people have been huge supporters of there being a Portland episode. And this is it. The only problem, there's so many options here for the plant-powered patron, I don't know where to begin. Portland is ranked as the 4th best city for food in the United States, housing the most total breweries and microbreweries of any city in the world. And hey, did I mention they're one of the most vegan-friendly cities in America? I couldn't possibly cover all that Portland has to offer on the plant-powered front, but I'll hit the ground running and give it my best shot. I'm the Vegan Roadie, and I have one mission: to keep it vegan while on the go. Food carts are extremely popular in this city, with over 600 licensed carts, making Portland one of the most robust street food scenes in North America. This no-frills food stand serves vegan barbecue fare, including burgers, chili, and platters of ribs.
You get that barbecue flavor. It's like comfort food as well if you're super hungry on a summer day and you're just like, oh, I just want some barbecue food.
Get messy with the full rack of ribs plate. 6 smoked tempeh ribs basted in the Homegrown Smoker barbecue sauce, served with 2 sides, 2 hush puppies, and remoulade. I chose the mac and cheese and baked beans for my sides. Vegan or not, your taste buds will sing. It's not just about ribs though. Throw down on their signature Mac Daddy burger. A field roast grain meat burger basted in their own barbecue sauce with daya and pickles, topped with creamy mac no cheese on a grilled bun.
No, I'm not vegan. I felt like it was a good alternative even if you're trying to get into the vegan food, you know. It's delicious.
It's really accessible, it's not that expensive, and they have a lot of different like home style foods that are really comforting, and like I just love coming here. The people are really nice and everything's delicious.
It's like my 2 favorite worlds collide with this burger. Speaking of worlds colliding, you can't go wrong with their grilled ham and cheese. Thinly sliced smoked maple ginger seitan ham with chow and daya no cheese sauce, tomato, and their very own mellow yellow mango habanero mustard, served on grilled sourdough. People have been telling me about Homegrown Smoker for years, and now I know why. Check out homegrownsmoker.com to see all that they have to offer. Making a meal out of a sandwich is an American tradition. At Papa G's Vegan Organic Deli, they hold that tradition up high with tasty sandwiches like the Killer Tempeh Reuben, served on Dave's Killer Rye bread, piled high with seasoned tempeh strips, vegan Thousand Island dressing, and house-made sauerkraut with organic corn chips. For a mouthful, get the barbecue tempeh served open-face. Savory and delicious tofu, marinated and served in their signature barbecue sauce, with shredded carrots and cabbage, served on top of a fresh, cracked wheat bun. I love their tofu. You can get some to take home. Choose from original savory, barbecue, sesame, and taco. They also have a wide variety of local kombucha, available by the bottle or on tap. Not just about sandwiches, hit up their salad bar or get one of their organic house favorites, like the country plate, with mashed potatoes, seasoned tempeh, and fresh vegetables smothered in wild mushroom gravy. I've been making the rounds across America trying vegan donuts every chance I get this season. But Voodoo Doughnuts is about more than just your simple old donut. The list of concoctions goes on and on, from their signature cock and balls donut, you heard me, cock and balls, to the dirty little bastard. Step inside Voodoo Doughnuts, where you will discover anything is possible. I'm here with Voodoo Doughnuts, the Barons, Cat Daddy, Trace.
Hi.
You got these crazy ass donuts. When did the idea come about for donuts? When did this business start and how, why?
You know, it was 2001, which was actually 15 years ago, that we kind of came up with this crazy idea that there's not a single donut shop in Portland, Oregon, in downtown. And once that idea stuck with us, we just like took it and ran, and we were going to make the most Portland donut shop we could. And we knew that we were going to do crazy donuts, but we really just started the crazy donuts once we opened. And then 13 years later, after we opened, here we are. And
Well, and
it's
13
crazy.
years later, you've got it here, and where are your other locations at?
We're in Austin, we're in Eugene, we have 2 locations in Portland, we have one in Denver, and we also have a place in Taipei, Taiwan.
Ni hao.
And also we're about to open up in Universal Studio Walk in LA.
amazing.
We're very excited about that too. So.
And so you have these crazy donuts everywhere, and will you have vegan options everywhere?
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Why not? We love those vegan donuts.
Of course. So it's great. You have the vegan options, and then tell us about the weddings.
You know, well, we own a voodoo establishment, and if you're going to do voodoo, you're supposed to practice rites in some way. And what better rite than a wedding? It's happy, everybody's in a good mood. You come in, you have a wedding, everybody shoves their face
4
with donuts. Boom, it's 1, 2, 3.
What better way to celebrate than with a donut?
Right.
Not just ceremonies, they also have a record label, created on their 10th anniversary to celebrate all that is voodoo, releasing a baker's dozen worth of singles you can sample and buy recordings at VoodooDoughnut.com. And look at this! They even do centerpieces. Can you believe this? I told you, voodoo is more than just a simple old donut. They make the crap credible in the most delicious way possible. Can you tell us about some of the more elaborate donuts in here?
Yeah, absolutely. We have some of our classic versions, the crazy donuts that we make in a vegan style, like the Raspberry Romeo. This is a School Days, which is peanut butter and jelly. Classic yeast, or classic vegan yeast raised Oreo and vanilla. Oreo chocolate peanut butter, cream filled. Our Bavarian cream is vegan, so we have a chocolate top Portland cream and a maple top McMinnville cream. And then we've got our vegan cakes with classic chocolate, vanilla coconut, maple, and even a chocolate with Chico stick.
What's the centerpiece made of?
The centerpiece is a vegan yeast as well. We make vegan yeast centerpieces. All of our frostings are vegan, and we can duplicate your logo, your birthday. We do centerpieces all the time for corporate events, birthday parties, and just Mother's Day, whatever you want.
Any event, and the Vegan Roadie logo has never looked better. Okay, so now you have to answer the one question everybody wants to know. If you could be one of your crazy donut creations, what donut would it be?
I'd like to be the Portland Cream, which is the official donut of Portland because it has chocolate and it's very creamy inside.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I don't know, I might be the original Voodoo Donut, which is an actual voodoo doll. It has vision and can hex people.
What donut would you be? Check out VoodooDoughnut.com and let us know. Plan your trip accordingly. There is usually a line, though it moves quickly, there is much to look at as you stand in line at the original location at 22nd South 3rd Avenue. With handcrafted stained glass windows and kitsch for days to fuel conversation as you wait in anticipation to get your hands on these tasty delights. Just make your trip worth it when you come. Grab one of everything for home, for the office, or your next special event. You won't be sorry. Visit VoodooDoughnut.com to see all that they bring to the party. Italian food is my absolute favorite, and Portland is lucky to have Portobello's Vegan Trattoria. Portobello has proven that you don't have to give up those familiar textures, flavors, and smells that Italian food has to offer just because you've gone vegan. Rustic and stylish, any given night of the week you will find Portobello Vegan Trattoria packed with happy faces. They also keep things bustling on the weekend, offering a full brunch menu on Saturday and Sunday. You are likely to find some classics on the nightly dinner menu alongside some signature creations.
I love Portobello because, their food is delicious. Everything I have is fantastic. The owner, Danae, is an amazing person who's super fun and super sweet, and she cares so much about the community and the people that work for her.
I love Portobello because they put out just consistently amazing food and use a lot of fresh, local, seasonal ingredients, and they're just consistently on point with just everything from plating to flavors to just everything all around. It's a really wonderful dining experience.
A favorite of Portobello is the cauliflower manicotti. House noodles stuffed with spinach creamed cauliflower ricotta in marinara topped with walnut parmesan.
My favorite thing to get at Portobello is the manicotti. It's fantastic. My boyfriend and I actually fought over it last time I got it.
The gnocchi is just like melts in your mouth, so delicious, rich, wonderful.
Everyone loves gnocchi, and I was not leaving Portobello without giving theirs a try. Pan-crisp potato gnocchi with hazelnut basil pesto, cherry tomatoes, and broccolini. It's the gnocchi. I'm going in for it. It's like little pillows of heaven.
I also really love the mushroom leek tart. The crust is super flaky and the filling is really creamy. I don't even like mushrooms, and I want to put that whole tart in my face.
Mushrooms and leeks in a cashew cream, served with a mixed green salad dressed simply in olive oil and muscatel vinegar. Erring on the side of smaller plates, the mushroom leek tart is irresistible.
What I love about Portobello is that they're one of those restaurants where the fact that it's vegan food is almost irrelevant. I've noticed that there tends to be kind of a stigma with vegan restaurants where people will say it's really good for vegan food, or it's a really good vegan restaurant, but they'll make sure to say that. But in this case, it's just good food, period.
And pizza! With a few pies to choose from on their menu, you can't go wrong. But I turned up the heat and kept it spicy with their arrabbiata. Chili fennel marinara, cashew cream, hot peppers, garlic, and seitan arrabbiata sausage. This place reminds me of Tony's Italian restaurant I used to go to with my dad when I was a kid. Clever and creative culinary craftsmanship make Portobello's a must when you're in Portland. Where can you go to grab a cocktail and some of the best vegan bar grub in Portland? Lots of choices, but hands down, the By and By is a local favorite. With efficient and friendly service, you will delight in the spacious atmosphere and hipster vibe that is both welcoming and fun.
There are a lot of reasons why I love the By and By, but when I first moved to Portland several years ago, it was probably like the best version of Cheers ever.
What is your favorite drink on the menu, the drink menu?
It'd have to be the prize fight. So it's Blanco tequila, mezcal, sage syrup, and lime juice. Kind of like a smoky margarita.
Do you have a signature cocktail on the menu here?
So it's our By and By. It's peach-infused bourbon and vodka, cranberry, soda, 7-Up, and lemon juice in a big mason jar.
Ooh, nice and fruity, goes down easy, but packs a punch. Now let's talk about the food.
I love the By and By a lot because it is all vegan and I can get anything that I want. And then also the bartenders are awesome. I love the patio outside. You can bring your dogs. I love the back patio where there's shade if it's raining. It's just a great place and great food.
With an entirely plant-based menu, one of the most popular items is the barbecue Brussels bowl with barbecue tofu Brussels sprouts and brown rice. Add avocado for an extra delight. Don't mind if I do.
My favorite thing to get at the By and By is the barbecue Brussels bowl. The Brussels sprouts are awesome and the barbecue sauce is really good. I've been getting it for years.
I've had everything, of course, but I currently am on the tempeh sandwich right now, for sure, the cornmeal crusted tempeh.
Piled high with cornmeal breaded tempeh, remoulade, avocado, tomato, pickled onions, and arugula on a Grand Central ciabatta roll, served with chips and salsa. And the Midwestern boy in me loves a Frito pie. Watch out for the By and By's chili pie. With chili, Fritos, onions, tofutti sour cream, non-dairy cheese, and nutritional yeast.
I love the By and By because it's got really good vegan food. It's got really reasonably priced cocktails. The patios are awesome. My friends come here. The staff is really friendly.
Everyone here is super warm and friendly, and it's where I made all of my friends when I first moved here. So it's a pretty amazing place.
I'm a simple boy at heart, and they have me squared away with their pretzel knots, with house-made cashew cheese sauce and stone ground mustard. This, with a PBR, I'm all set. As the Vegan Mecca, of course, some delicious plant-based goods are made right here in Portland. With a mission to make delicious plant-based cheeses using extraordinary ingredients that are healthier for you and the planet, it can't be denied that this cheese creates change. How does your cheese create a change for people and the planet?
Well, we use entirely organic vegetables, nuts, and seeds to make cheese alternatives. And the fact that we aren't using cow is better for the planet.
Of course, I buy Heidi Ho when I'm home cooking and use it in a multitude of ways, serving it hot and cold. A simple go-to for a mac and cheese sauce or a crowd pleaser as a spread or dip at any party. But I wanted to get inside a restaurant here and see just how they're putting Heidi Ho to the test. And boy, do they ever. Serve up your taste buds just right with the Wallace Burger. Smoked tofu, brown rice, onions, spices, and oats. Topped with Heidi Ho vegan chia cheese. Hearty and juicy with the perfect flavor combination. Literally everything I've ever wanted in a burger. Make one of their pizza selections plant-based by swapping out the moo with some Heidi Ho and you are good to go. Like the Hawthorne, smothered with Heidi Ho chia cheese and topped with sun-dried tomatoes, artichokes, roasted garlic, spinach, and red onions. Pizza, burgers, and beer. My vegan quest has truly been conquered with these American staples served up just right at Bridgeport Brew Pub. Attention all vegan shoppers, you're definitely in the right place. This is Portland's very own vegan mini mall. Home to Sweet Pea Baking Company, where the buttercream is butter-free. Next door is Herbivore Clothing, slinging shirts, purses, and totes that exclaim, "A little veganism never hurt anybody." And no animals were harmed, filling the needles at Scapegoat Tattoo. But my focus today is on America's first vegan grocery store, Food Fight. Food Fight has been kicking around since 2003, providing quality vegan junk food while inspiring vegan grocery stores across America to open their doors and hold their own.
At the time in 2003, there weren't any vegan grocery stores in the world that we knew of. We were personally tired of having to shop at 3 different places to get what we wanted and having to read ingredients and making sure everything we bought was vegan, so we thought it would be a good idea to have one place that had all the stuff that we wanted.
This is literally a dream come true. They have everything you could possibly want in this store as a vegan. They even have soft serve ice cream. It's not just about stopping in and finding some cool vegan snacks. You will be amazed at all that exists. It's an online store too. That's right, if you can't visit Portland anytime soon, visit foodfightgrocery.com to order some goodies. Since I did have all of the vegan goodies I could ever want at my disposal thanks to Food Fight, I'm going to make you an all-star vegan pasta. Your 5 ingredients are Miyoko's Creamery Fresh Vegan Mozz. I'm seriously obsessed with Miyoko's cheese. I use it in everything, and I most certainly use it in my pasta. Upton's Naturals Chorizo Seitan. I like using vegan chorizo in my pasta because it adds a lot of flavor. Olives, pitted and chopped. I chose Kalamata olives, but feel free to use what you like. Spinach or green of choice, pasta of choice, cooked and drained. I went with fusilli to make me feel a little fancy, but you can feel free to use whatever pasta you want. I'm going to keep it hotel friendly using my hot pot and my travel colander. Cook your pasta according to package directions, drain, and set aside. Then you're going to combine basically all of the ingredients except the spinach. You'll put the spinach in last. I'll start with some cheese. Feel free to add a little bit of water to give it that saucy texture as it melts. Add some chorizo and then the olives. Mix it all together until you get a creamy sauce-like texture. Again, feel free to add a little drizzle of water if needed to get that desired consistency. Finally, add a handful of spinach and stir it until it wilts nicely and becomes part of the mixture. Add the pasta and plate it up. If you have some parsley on hand, you can give it that extra added touch by finishing with it as some garnish. Straightforward and to the point. With all the progress being made in the world, you have no excuse not to make a delicious dish for yourself. Go to veganroadie.com for the recipe and show me your recreations at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Vegan Roadie with the hashtag #CarolIt. I hope you enjoyed getting just a little glimpse into what Portland has to offer the vegan traveler. For a comprehensive guide to all things vegan in Portland, visit nwveg.org. Join me next week as I cross the border into Canada to see what Vancouver is serving up on the plate. Until then, keep on cooking, and remember, it's nice to be nice.